We are orange, by the way, so man. All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another night of esports here at Iowa Western Community College. We are in the stream suite tonight. Just hit switch teams on the top. There you go. As we get ready to play some Rocket League here tonight against Lakeland Community College. I'm assuming this is like some JV team, because I'm assuming, if I remember correctly, Lakeland's had a Tier 1 team in the past. So, don't know. But we're going to get ready to get started on this game. I think we have Student Conman, we have Insane Squid, and we have George. We got Crypto playing for Iowa Western tonight to start off here, our starting three. So, expecting to see some interesting things between Conman and Insane Squid. They like to, play off of each other, and, Conman gets things set up, and I think Andy just kind of butts his way in and makes something happen. So, off of that, we will try and see what goes on here as we get ready to join Spectator and get into the first match of the day. I should be able to join Spectate now. There we go. All right, first kickoff. Student Conman winning that for Iowa Western. Lakeland going to be kind of far in here as we, well, got some flying combos coming in here from everybody on these sides of the arena here. So, did H not get rid of the thing at the bottom for you? I might have to hit it a couple times. There you go. It's all right. Technical difficulties, we'll ignore it. But Lakeland and Iowa Western are playing kind of even right now. Insane Squid trying to make something happen as he centers the ball midfield for Iowa Western. It gets blocked by Lakeland, though, and they start to take this ball back. Student Conman gets possession, though, looking to do a flick reset on the attack, but Lakeland's defense was there and ready for it. Nice demo by Crypto. I think he wanted that ball, though. He just kind of misread it, so he went for the demo, which was the next best thing he could do. Crypto's in the air. A little bounce off that ball, hits the back wall, goes over Insane Squid's head, but Iowa Western keeps it on Lakeland's side of the field. As we just keep playing midfield now with Student Conman in the driver's seat going for something. Ran out of boost, though. Stolen by Swamp Dog here from Lakeland, as that was Crypto on the defense. Insane Squid on the defense as well. Iowa Western needs to be careful here, and the ball goes straight down. First score of the game by Lakeland, as Iowa Western just didn't have the coverage they would have liked on this defense. Excuse me. But we are 3:30 left in game one. Excuse me while I make sure I set my phone off, because it should have been off. Alrighty. Student Conman getting control of this ball and immediately challenged by Lakeland. Ball goes to Insane Squid, trying to clear it out. Crypto touches it as well. Lakeland's tie, trying to get a good offensive push there for Lakeland. Wow, that was an amazing shot by Insane Squid. Just full field clears it. And Student Conman getting the assist there, bouncing it toward Insane Squid, and no member from Lakeland's into the position to defend it. All right, game's tied 1-1. 3:05 left in game one. Kickoff number 3. Oh, wow, that is unfortunate. Wow. Yeah, that was a 50-50 that didn't really go anywhere, and no member for Iowa Western was really there to be able to clear it. Student Conman was going to follow it up, but just too much speed, and the ball got past him, and Iowa Western now under 2-1. Excuse me. Kickoff number 4. Lakeland gets control of that ball really quick, but Crypto immediately clears it back to Lakeland's side of the field. Bounces it off tie. Student Conman's going high to keep it in the corner. As Student Conman or Insane Squid is going to get set up here for something, as they pinch the ball off against each other, and it goes straight into the air. Crypto with the cross. Just trying to keep it centered there, I should say. Insane Squid plays the defensive here. Tries to keep the ball on Lakeland's side of the field. Student Command on the back wall, getting himself positioned for these high balls here. No boost on Student Command right now. Just going to follow Insane Squid, as Insane Squid kind of runs out of boost. It seemed like Insane Squid ran out of boost. It's hard to tell. That was a great save by Student Command. Wow. Ty was trying to go for a bounce off the backboard, pinch it into the goal, and just couldn't get there. Crypto ran out of boost there, unfortunately. Wanted to stay on the offensive, but just didn't have the boost for it. Student Command has the ball in the air. Nice flick. Oh, Ty with a great save for Lakeland. Wow. Crypto with the ball in the air. Ty is also up here. He's out of boost, though. Iowa Western they centered the ball back toward Lakeland, and Crypto got a nice hit here, keeping it on Lakeland's side of the field. Iowa Western down 1. Nice shot. Student Command a little wide there, though, as Ty demos Insane Squid, who might have been the only person who had a good shot on it afterwards. He's in position now, though, with full boost to block that ball, as Iowa Western needs to rotate on the defensive, and they just don't have anyone there, unfortunately. Swamp Dog, he gets his own assist, actually. So, Swamp Dog getting his own assist and own goal there off of Iowa Western. This is now 3-1 with 1:10 left. So kickoff 5. 50-50 that doesn't really go anywhere, followed up on by Insane Squid. Iowa Western immediately onto the defensive here against Lakeland. As Student Command gets control of this ball, bounces it back down. It was centered in front of the goal there for a good split second, but there was no follow-up from Iowa Western. Ty immediately bouncing the ball out. That is a shot on goal that no one is there for Iowa Western, and it's 4-1 now. Some unfortunate timing for Iowa Western as they are caught in between defensive rotations and just don't have the people required to defend the goal properly. As okay, I don't know what Iowa Western is doing now. It looks like it was a failed kickoff again that Swamp Dog just got immediate control of, and Iowa Western just couldn't get anything out of it. Alrighty, kickoff number 6. Here's Iowa Western. Does contest this one in the middle of the field. Now back on Lakeland's far corner here as Insane Squid tries to keep this off Iowa Western's side. Iowa Western with a good shot on goal there by Insane Squid. Wow, I didn't even see that one. Student Command with a crazy bounce off the wall that Iowa Western's Insane Squid just got immediate use out of. And brings it to 5-2 now. Kickoff number 7. Crypto, doesn't really win the 50-50. And that is unfortunate, yeah. Iowa Western needs to work on their kickoffs because they're just missing many 50-50s here. And Lakeland just immediately follows up on it. 6-2 here with 23 seconds left. Game 1. Another 50-50 kickoff that goes nowhere. 2 people 50-50, doesn't get anything. And then 2 people miss. And then Crypto gets a shot on goal that gets blocked by Ty. It was an amazing setup there. But Ty's just going to try and hold this ball, as Iowa Western is going to go for something here. Wow, they don't get credit for that goal. It hits just soon. So, all right, well, that was an unfortunate start for Iowa Western, but it is only game 1 out of a best-of-5 series. So Iowa Western can take this back. They lose first game 6-2, but it's only 1-0 right now. Let's get ready to start game 2 here. All right. Here you see the Lightning McQueen billboard in the background for Rocket League. Starting off the kickoff really well, Student Conman gets immediate control of the ball. There's no member from Lakeland there. They just immediately score within the first 5 seconds. They just said, game 1 was a wash. We'll come back, and they scored immediately within 5 seconds in game 2. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Iowa Western's back in this series for game 2 here, starting off 1-0 here. Crypto misses the ball again, unfortunately, as Insane Squid was there on the defense. Ty crossing the ball. Crypto, I think, hit that there. It's hard to tell. Swamp Dog has no boost. As we move toward watching Insane Squid and Ty battle out for control of this ball on Lakeland's side of the field, as Crypto 50-50s that ball with Vaztex. Vaztex? That's a very interesting name. Insane Squid looking for a shot there. Gets blocked by Swamp Dog. The Student Conman rotates back on the defense. Crypto with a nice stuff. Conman with a nice stuff. 250-50s going nowhere. This Ty gets control of this ball. Aerials. Crypto kind of gets a hit there. Touches the ball. Student Conman getting control in the air. Flip. Try to flip it. Insane Squid with the attempt to follow up on it. Ty getting demoed on the wall by Insane Squid. As Insane Squid is on the back wall getting control of the ball for Iowa Western. Being a little aggressive here is Lakeland as they have control of this ball on Iowa Western's side. Ty with a demo on Student Conman. Swamp Dog got credit for a shot there that I don't think really would have gone anywhere. But Insane Squid also got credit for a save. Student Conman should have just gotten credit for a save, as Swamp Dog also should have gotten credit for a shot just now, but that didn't happen. Iowa Western just really needs to regroup here. Student Conman with the save off Swamp Dog. Crypto, nice stuff. Trying to keep that ball out of Iowa Western's goal here, as Insane Squid gets a save now off of Lakeland as well. Crypto with control of this ball for Iowa Western. So they finally go back toward Lakeland's side of the field. Ty getting control of the ball in the air, though. This guy likes to do some flick resets in the air. Gets demoed by Student Conman. He's like, get that stuff out of here. I don't want to see any more flick resets. Oh, that's a bad bounce, but Iowa Western's Insane Squid is just in the position that he needs to be to get on the defensive here. Student Conman also in a great spot for a defensive play. Crypto gets credit for a save, so he touched it. Yeah, that would have been a bad shot there against Iowa Western. I think that would have gone through if Crypto had not been there. Student Conman, you can see him rotating in the background. Crypto going in the air for defensive plays. Insane Squid demos a member from Lakeland. As this ball gets centered, Insane Squid tried to get a play there. And Ty is going in the air again, just barely missing Iowa Western's goals. Insane Squid cuts off Student Conman's attempt to play some defense here. Game is 2 minutes left. Only 1 goal made by Iowa Western here, starting at the very first 5 seconds of the game. Student Conman with an amazing save against Ty again, as Lakeland is trying to pour on the aggression. Ty with a back flick into the Lakeland side of corner, as Crypto is playing midfield as well as Insane Squid. Swamp Dog not able to get the ball up high enough. Oh, and if a member from Iowa Western had managed to be there, they would have gotten an insane hit. Swamp Dog from Lakeland getting that ball. Insane Squid playing the defense for Iowa Western. Crypto in the midfield here. Nice flick over somebody's head. Ty gets control of the ball, though. Nice save. Student Conman trying to keep this ball down on the ground. Insane Squid comes in from the cross. Nice setup by Iowa Western. Crypto, oh, with an amazing shot that no member from Lakeland was there to defend. It was just too wide, unfortunately. That was a painful one to watch, because it should have gone in by any extent there, and it just was too wide, unfortunately. Student Conman rotating on the defense here, going up high for control of this ball with less than 40 seconds left. Insane Squid also countering this ball. Ty getting control. Oh, that was a nice one-on-one between Ty and Conman. Conman getting the save for Iowa Western as they keep control of this ball with less than 20 seconds here almost. Saint Squid, Crypto, Conman all in the defense here. All members from Lakeland on the attack as well. Student Conman with a nice clear. Less than, exactly 10 seconds, I should say. Less than 10 seconds now. As Iowa Western just wants to control this ball, keep it away from their goal. To just keep it down on the floor. So close, they just need to bounce it off the ground. Iowa Western winning game 2, 1-0. Excuse me. Yep, only one goal scored game 2, belonging to Iowa Western by Crypto and Conman. Scored with exactly 5 seconds on the clock at the very start of the game. So we went from a 6-2 kind of romping by Lakeland to a 1-0 absolutely defensive, offensive game played by both sides that Iowa Western just managed to take advantage of at the very beginning and get a single goal out of. So going into game 3, it's tied 1-1. All right. Starting off, kickoff number 1 for game 3. Student Conman's on the start. Loses the 50-50. Conman going for an immediate demo on Ty, though, from Lakeland. As Andy, there's Insane Squid, gets control of the ball for Iowa Western. Crypto with the follow-up to keep the ball on Lakeland's side of the field. Conman just rotating in the background here, just playing defensively for Iowa Western. As Crypto gets control of this ball, Ty is going to be the only one that defends here. I'm surprised there wasn't a shot or a save there. As Conman gets the ball up high, Insane Squid with a follow-up. Insane Squid with the goal for Iowa Western. With 32 seconds off the clock, the assist from Student Conman just bouncing it off the ceiling, and just no member from Lakeland in position to defend. All right, starting off kickoff number 2, 4:28 left in this game. Crypto does hit the ball this time. No, I should say weak feet there with the last kickoffs he may have had. Just immediately hits it, 50-50s. Doesn't really win the 50-50, but Iowa Western with control of the ball right now. As Crypto looks to play a little bit defensive, now has full boost here as he just blocks the ball from rotating around the corner anymore. Insane Squid with a nice save there through the other side. As the ball is now on Lakeland's side of the field, we're on Vaspedex as he has no boost. Swamp Dog with very little boost here from Lakeland. As it looks like Iowa Western is winning the boost game. Oh, Insane Squid with a crazy play there that I honestly don't think he would have scored if it wasn't for Swamp Dog being in the position that he's in. I think Swamp Dog actually boops that in for him. Wow. That is a 2-0 lead for Iowa Western right now with an assist there by Swamp Dog. As Iowa Western wins the kickoff and wins the 50-50. Crypto close to the ball. No boost, though, unfortunately. Student Conman misjudges the ball and just basically overboosts, I believe, as he tries to flick reset. Vaspetex, double demo by Iowa Western as Student Conman gets control of this ball. Ty getting control of the ball for Lakeland as it goes toward midfield. Insane Squid bonking it into the far left corner here as Student Conman blocks the midfield push by Lakeland with Crypto with control of this ball right now on Lakeland's side of the field. Vaspetex from Lakeland trying to make a run on Iowa Western's goal. Just too much speed, not enough of an angle. Setting it up for Ty, though, as it is immediately blocked by Student Conman on the cross block. As Insane Squid gets control of the ball. Nice attempt to score, but blocked by Ty from Lakeland as Crypto gets a demo on Vaspetex. Insane Squid with a nice shot there gets blocked by Ty. Student Conman keeps this ball in midfield, passing it to Crypto as he goes high into the air, set up for... This is a bad setup. It's got set up for Lakeland. As Swamp Dog also in midfield here, keeping it on the side of Iowa Western as Ty gets a... Wow. Ty with a crazy setup there that bounces off the crossbar. and into Iowa Western's goal. Yeah, that's a crazy bounce. It's just straight diagonal. Normally you don't see that. It's now 2-1 for Iowa Western and Lakeland. Kickoff number 4 is Student Command just straight up wins that 50-50. Insane Squid with a demo on Vaspatex, as I think he went on the offensive a little too quickly. And a shot, double shot by Insane Squid there, as Iowa Western centered the ball and tried to get a shot on goal there. Got 2, but just didn't have any saves. Or sorry, didn't have any luck getting through the saves, I should say. Crypto trying to get the block up high. Student Conman gets demoed by Ty somehow on the defense there. That was crazy. Ty just pushing the ball past Student Conman as he tried to get through the goal. And the game is now tied 2-2 with 1:45 left. Going into this kickoff, you got Crypto again on the boost for Iowa Western. Starting off, you got Student Conman and Insane Squid on the defense, as Crypto wasn't able to completely win the 50-50 for Iowa Western off kickoff. But Crypto is keeping this ball on Lakeland's side of the field as Ty gets a demo on Insane Squid, which is immediately followed up by a demo by Crypto onto Ty, and then a demo from Swamp Dog from Lakeland onto Student Conman. So we had 4 demos in the span of about 10 seconds there, which is a little interesting. Student Conman with this ball in the corner, high into midfield, blocked by Ty, however, from Lakeland. As Insane Squid bounces the ball over Vaspatex's head. Swamp Dog getting a save there, credited for the save. As Crypto is also credited for a save off the block from high midfield shot by Swamp Dog. Student Conman gets control of the ball. Blocked by Vaspatex, however, is still on Iowa Western's side of the field. Swamp Dog trying to go for a setup here as Student Conman gets control of the ball in defense for Iowa Western. It's passed to Insane Squid into the corner, the far corner for Lakeland. Centering the ball, Crypto needs to come up here for it. Ty demos Crypto, but keeps it on Lakeland's side of the field as he rotates back and respawns. Ty with a small bump there. It looks like he was trying to set something up, but just didn't get what he wanted. Student Conman trying to set up something here, not wanting this game to go into overtime with just exactly 10 seconds left on the clock now. Insane Squid misses the ball there as it belongs to Student Conman as the last man on defense. Blocked by Ty from Lakeland. Knocked into the air by Crypto and knocked down to the ground by Vaspatex. And it is now overtime in Game 3. Insane Squid missing the 50-50. But I think that was a setup. Crypto with a great chance at a shot there high midfield in the air for Lakeland, as Ty is on the defensive for Lakeland. Ty has no boost here, passes it down to Vaspatex midfield. Was high in the air. Swamp Dog has no boost either. Okay, nice pinch off Ty there. Student Conman is in the right position at the right time to make that ball count for something. As he keeps it on their side of the field. Insane Squid with a shot that doesn't go anywhere, unfortunately, and Crypto with a great save to keep overtime alive for Iowa Western. Student Conman on the attack. Just watching to see what Ty's going to try and do with this ball. Crypto, the ball gets past Crypto, so it belongs to Student Conman now as he gets it into the air with full boost. Trying to go for a flick reset, I think, as all members from Lakeland are on the defense there. Ball is high in the air midfield, blocked by Insane Squid from Iowa Western. Student Conman also with a block there as well as we go past the minute mark for overtime. Insane Squid with a block there that Crypto was also trying to block. His Swamp Dog now has control of this ball midfield. That was a really bad opportunity for Lakeland. They're going to take a chance at Iowa Western's goal. Nice shot high, though, as Ty with a demo. Swamp Dog with a shot that misses. Insane Squid with control of this ball midfield. Only one person get past, and it's Ty. Ty is back on the defensive, unfortunately. Crypto with a nice steal there from Ty. Minute 42 into this overtime. Insane Squid with a nice hit back on Lakeland's side of the field. Student Conman wanted something out of that one. I think Ty was on the defensive there as Vaspatex was on the attack after they got the ball back there for a split second. Need to watch out here That was a really great opportunity for Lakeland because they'd centered the ball but just didn't have anything as Student Command came back on the defense for Iowa Western. As we watch Student Command knock this back into the corner. Gets credited for a shot for some reason. Didn't really ever go near the goal, but I guess that's how the game works. So Insane Squid trying to keep the ball around the corner as Iowa Western rotates on the defensives. Oh, wow. That could have been bad for Iowa Western. Swamp Dog gets control of the ball high in the air as Crypto is now on this ball for Iowa Western, just slow rolling Lakeland here. Student Command on the defensive, and Iowa Western unfortunately loses that one in overtime, 2:44, as Iowa Western just didn't rotate back far enough to assist on the defense, unfortunately. Well, now the series is 2-1 in terms of Lakeland's favor, and the game is pretty even. I mean, both sides are playing extremely well. Ty getting all 3 goals for Lakeland, and Insane Squid getting both goals for Iowa Western, with Crypto getting 1 assist, Student Command getting 1 assist. And yeah, there's a lot to go over here for both teams. The games are really good. And Insane Squid with 8 shots on goal and only 2 that counted. So totally had 10 shots on goal for Iowa Western. You had 9 for Lakeland. So Ty with 4 saves as well for a total score of 903, which is crazy. We are just waiting on Lakeland to ready up and let us know that they are ready to start game 4. All right, here comes game 4 of this series here. Looks like Iowa Western waiting no time to get in on their teams here. Iowa Western in orange, Lakeland in blue. 5 minutes on the timer, and the first kickoff starts now. Crypto getting a really good kickoff there against Swamp Dog as they get control of the ball back. Iowa Western looking to put themselves on the scoreboard really early. Student Command just trying to float that ball past Ty, and Ty is just crazy on the defense for Lakeland here. Saint Squid getting control of this ball for Iowa Western, as there's only Swamp Dog on the defense right now. Ty is rotated back, however. Student Command with a demo. Crypto getting control of the ball. Saint Squid challenging Ty's control in the corner. Crypto trying to play defensively there for Iowa Western, just missed barely. The ball bouncing over Student Command's head as Saint Squid goes for the demo on Ty. Crypto gets control of this ball, but is immediately stolen by Swamp Dog there. Ty is doing some crazy aerial tricks here for Lakeland. Vaspatek's in on this attack as well. As Ty gets control of this ball for Lakeland around midfield, Student Command is in the goal. Crypto is playing defensive as well, as Student Command prevents Ty from getting control of the ball. It doesn't really have a lot of boost, though, unfortunately. So no follow-up that Student Command would have probably wanted on that. Saint Squid on the attack for Iowa Western as Ty brings the ball high into the air. Crypto with a nice defense, though, passing it towards Insane Squid in the corner high. It was a nice try, but the shot wasn't going to go anywhere, unfortunately. Ty getting the ball past Student Command. May just get a free hit here, but Insane Squid with the save. Unfortunately, a full offensive rotation from Lakeland after Ty put the ball right in midfield. Vaspatex didn't really get anything off of it, but it bounced back towards Swamp Dog, who immediately had a shot on it. All right, Iowa Western down 1-0 right now as we start kickoff number 2. Insane Squid getting a kind of interesting kickoff there. Crypto with the ball in the air right towards Vaspatex. Gets credit for a shot there. Saint Squid hits that ball. Demos Vaspatex, but Ty gets control for the save. Swamp Dog, it bounces over Swamp Dog's head. It's right in the middle of the goal. There's no member for Iowa Western who can follow up except Student Command. It came flying from outside screen. just screaming across the screen, just knocking this thing into Lakeland's goal after Ty got demoed there. Game 4 tied 1-1 with 2:53 left on the clock. Kickoff number 3 is won 50-50 by Iowa Western. Tie on the high aerial defense there for Lakeland. Student Command with control of the ball, centered midfield. Iowa Western needs to be careful with this ball position, however. If they're not playing defensive on it, can very easily get past them. Crypto with the ball in the air gets stolen by Swamp Dog from Lakeland. As Student Command plays the ball off the wall, needs some boost though because he's completely out. Crypto with a nice aerial defensive play there. Ty getting control of this ball, needs to be careful. Student Command with the great defense though. Doesn't get credit for a save, however, even though Ty got credit for a shot. Crypto getting credit for a save there on Vaspatex's shot, however. As Ty is rotated back now. Student Command gets it in over his head with 2 minutes exactly left on the clock. Iowa Western up 2-0. As Ty was just out of position here against Student Command. Great shot, guys. Great shot. As we get ready to start kickoff number 4. Crypto just barely touched that ball. This is kind of the situation you don't want. You want a full-on hit there. Crypto, I think, just not exactly either comfortable or just doesn't know where he wants that to go. That is unfortunate for Iowa Western on the defensive rotation. They just got out of position. And, yeah, Crypto missed that shot, and Student Command was just out of position on the defense. Game tied 2-2 right now with 1:47 left on the clock. As Insane Squid gets control of the 50-50 high in the air. Ty was on the kickoff for Lakeland, so he wasn't on the defense immediately, and Student Command just didn't have the boost for it. Insane Squid in the air with all of his boost gone. Going to grab mid here. Go with a shot that's blocked by Ty, however. Student Command gets control of this ball for Iowa Western high into the midfield as it's now on Lakeland's corner. Student Command with a shot that's blocked by Ty, and Insane Squid's trying to run the ball down for Iowa Western's defense. Vaspatex trying to take a shot there that doesn't go anywhere. Swamp Dog with a follow-up that's blocked by Crypto. Great block, Crypto. Student Command dribbling the ball, trying to get it past Lakeland as Ty demos Student Command. Student Command immediately respawning. Well, immediately, 3 seconds, but spawns exactly where he wants to be to get into position to block that as Ty gets a save and a demo on Insane Squid. Student Command with a flick and a shot by Lakeland. Unfortunate positioning from Iowa Western's defense that just puts the ball exactly where they wanted it for a good shot on goal by Vaspatex. Iowa Western down 1 with 41 seconds left on the clock. Student Command wins the 50-50, pinches it, gets it high into the air as Insane Squid tries to dribble it over someone's head. Iowa Western, 2 members on the attack there. Probably too many chefs cooking right there. Trying to get that ball in to tie it up 3-3. Student Command with a flick in the air going over Vaspatex's head. Trying for the follow-up, doesn't really get anything. Crypto. Insane Squid with a follow-up as Vaspatex goes for that ball as well. Less than 10 seconds left on the clock. Iowa Western to tie this up. Otherwise, Lakeland wins 3-1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And as soon as the ball touches the ground, that is Lakeland's series, unfortunately. That ends the game for Iowa Western 3-1 in the series. All right, at this time, we're going to go check to see what's going on for Warzone here. As Warzone was playing tonight as well. They're playing against Coastal Bend. And they are now on Modern Warfare 3 for Warzone, I believe. So it looks like we are already out of the game. It's hard to tell. Davo is still in, so this is Davo who we're watching. That's correct. He is the last member for Iowa Western who seems to be alive. As we are watching this off Prophet's POV. We are fighting for Circle here, but the only thing that matters for Warzone is kills. So knowing how many kills we have would help out a lot, but we're not going to worry about that right now. Davo seeing somebody, knocking him down. Gas mask comes on as they throw the Molotov, try to secure the kill. Put some more plates on, and that member goes down to Davo. That's another kill for Iowa Western here. That member you see there, the King, is from Coastal Bend College, so we are actively fighting against him to try and get more kills. So we're trying to steal kills from each other. Oh, Davo goes down, unfortunately. I think he stims himself back up, though, and that's a Warzone win. Wow. For the combined Coastal Bend Iowa Western squad. You have Davo with 7, Prophet with 8 against Coastal Bend with 7 and 7 and 5. So that is a 15-12 victory on that one. Warzone started around the same time that Rocket League did, so I don't know exactly what the score in the series is currently, but we did see at least one win there by Iowa Western. I do believe they play a best-of-5 series as well, so we will find out in a bit. Yeah, as we start and wait for them to start another game here, we'll find out what the score is. But yeah, those who are just tuning in, Rocket League's Week 6 game, they went down to Lakeland 3-1 in the series. They had a really close Game 3 that ended with 244 in overtime, so it was a great amount of overtime by both teams. And then Lakeland with just a huge comeback on Game 4, starting down 2-0 and coming back 3-2. So it was a great series to watch, and closer than most people would probably give it credit for if they just see the scoreline of 3-1. So definitely something to see there. We did just see Davo on Warzone finish a game there where the combined squads of Coastal Bend and Iowa Western got a Warzone victory, I should say. And off the Warzone victory, we saw that Iowa Western had 8 kills and 7 kills together for 15, and Coastal Bend had 7 and 5 for a total of 12. So that is a win there in that series, at least the one that we've seen, and we don't know how many they've played already. Oh, so you guys won 3-0? Is that what I'm hearing? 2-0. 2-0. Oh, so I thought it was a best of 5. Best of 3. All right. Yep. Come in and join me. I mean, you don't have to be scared of the camera. It's not going to steal your soul or anything. But we, at the very end there, after Rocket League got over, we saw you still alive with the other member from Coastal Bend. So, I mean, how many for you guys, and I'll let you scoot in here. I'll let you use that one. But how many times have you guys had a Warzone where you guys actually win the whole thing while in the combined squad?
This is the second week in a row. We've only done it twice, but it's the second week in a row that we've won a match with the entire squad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's always the interesting thing is seeing you guys. It's a little weird because you guys play squads of 4, but obviously 2 people are on one team, 2 people are on another. So you guys can follow each other around the whole time, but it's like...
Yeah, that's one of the strategies some teams use is they scavenge, try to steal.
Third party.
Yeah, steal, third party. The only downside of that is you don't really know if you're going to be able to do that third party, so it's a hit or miss.
Yeah,
so.
I could see that. So, how are you? I saw you. Do you have an MP7 at the end there?
No, I had a Bass P.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Bass P.
I was just trying to remember what was what. I saw you get a kill on a guy with a Molotov as he was running away.
Yeah.
So. Did you stim yourself at the end there when you got knocked down, or did you kill the other guy as well?
That was a self-res. Yeah, I was trying to self-res, and we won the game.
Yeah, I saw you were shooting at somebody. I couldn't actually tell who you were shooting at because of the way the game is with camo and everything, which is like, I saw you getting hit markers. I'm like, I can see he's hitting someone. I just can't see the person he's shooting at.
Yeah, he was blending into the ground.
Yeah,
That's just kind of hard to see.
Like this much.
Yeah.
Not even above.
I mean, if you're getting hit markers, just keep shooting, I guess. But
yeah,
that works.
Earlier in the game, we had a down person in the smoke, and it was just spray into the smoke until you get that kill marker. So.
So how did the other two go? Because we saw the end of 3. How did first game go for you guys?
A little bit of a rougher start. I had a couple people land on me to begin with, so I died instantly. Overall, was not our best game. I feel like we had 4 and they had 3 kills. It was not up to par with what we want. So.
Yeah. But, I mean, that happens. You can't win them all, and sometimes you just get unlucky. It's honestly weird in that sense because it's Warzone. And I said this already. You're playing a squad of 4, separated into groups of 2. You don't have to help the other guy. That's the other thing. Can they res you technically because you're in the same squad?
Yes, they can res you, they can buy you back, and they can use a redeployment flare. Anything that gives you a life, even if it's a mistake on their part,
Yeah.
we can use.
Yeah.
So
That's a little interesting too. So, how are you guys finding the differences between Warzone for Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone on Modern Warfare 3?
Currently, Modern Warfare 3 does not have a Warzone.
Yeah.
So you guys are still playing on Modern Warfare 2? Okay.
I was fully prepared to come in today and work a little bit more before the match to get some of those newer guns, because at the current moment, those are better because it's a less visual recoil. It's going to be better overall for gunfights and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So.
But they just don't have it. Like, is it just not a thing yet? They haven't rolled it over yet?
Nope. No guns, no nothing. So.
They may be waiting for like season 6 for Modern Warfare to end and then roll it over. It's interesting. You never know what happens in terms of game development, so it may just be they keep Warzone with Modern Warfare 2 and then they move all the multiplayer stuff to Modern Warfare 3. I don't know. It's interesting. All right. What was your best setup? Like we saw the Bass P.
Yeah.
What all did you get throughout the whole game that you actually like felt the best with?
Definitely my loadout when I had my TAC 56 and my Bass P. Yeah. That's when I feel most comfortable.
So is you run the 2-gun setup then? Because you have TAC 56 and a Bass P.
Yep.
Yeah. Is that what you do?
Yes, I think we run the exact same loadout. So
No, literally.
like this.
Well, when you're playing in a competitive setting, if it's the best thing out there, it's the best thing out there. I mean, everybody's gonna go run around with it. So
yeah, this past patch, everything just lined up perfectly.
Because didn't they buff the Bass P?
Yes, they did.
Yeah. What was that? Was that a damage buff or like a recoil nerf? Or?
I think it was a damage.
Yeah, it was a damage buff.
Yeah. So
yeah,
definitely could feel it.
Yeah. So because we didn't see game 1 or game 2, is there a specific thing that we didn't get to see that you guys want to like shout out that happened? Like some amazing play you made, jumping off a tower or something? Because we only really saw like the last 45, like the last minute of game 3.
I really think our last game was really our best one. Like the first one, it was kind of like a rough start because like stuff happened, you know what I mean? That we couldn't control.
Well, yeah,
so.
like he said he got jumped by 4 people at the same time.
It was just bad luck.
This guy jumped in and the whole squad jumped in on top of him.
That's what we get for going to hot job. So.
Yeah.
Facts. That is true.
So how did game 2 go?
It went better than game 1, for sure.
Yeah, I think we ended up with 15, 16 kills,
Yeah.
and they ended up with like 11.
So it was around the same for game 3, because you guys had 15 on game 3 as well. It was 15 to 12 that we saw. On
that was game 2. It's best.
Yeah, we went.
Oh, that's right. I don't know. I'm stuck on best of 5 because of Rocket League. I'm sorry. Game 2. Yes, you guys had 15 that we saw. My bad. All right. Anything else you guys like to shout anyone out? Say anything before we end the interview for you?
Oh, shout out Iowa Western, man.
Shout out to the school. Shout out to the jerseys. You know, thank everybody for your joining us. The coaches, thank you for doing all the time that you do for the program, and all the people who assist in the background. Producer Cole back there, me casting, all other people who cast. You cast some games sometimes too. So you know, everyone a round of applause for doing some extra for the program. You know,
definitely really appreciate everyone that helps make this esports team possible. So
yeah,
thank you guys.
It's a great opportunity. It's a great team, and it's a great bonding opportunity as well. So, all right, everybody on stream, thank you very much for joining us tonight. We only saw the last minute of Warzone, but you know, hopefully next week we'll see some more of that, and you know, hopefully Rocket League gets done faster. We see some more of that. Honestly, I think if they'd done 3-0, we probably would have gotten in around the time you guys started your second. So, but that would have been interesting to see all of Warzone. We started it up, and it actually looked really good. It didn't look like it was lagging or anything. Did it sound bad? No. So, I mean, we just missed an opportunity. But, there's always that opportunity next week. So, Thanks, guys. Enjoy the games. Enjoy the rest of the night. It is a Friday, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And we'll see everybody on stream back here tomorrow for League of Legends. Peace out.
Go Reavers.
Yeah, go Reavers.